Hi everyone, today is Monday, October 17th, 2016. And the fact that Amy Adams has red hair, and she also has red painted fingernails, is because it represents when Jesus wears a vesture of red at the end times. And that is why Ashleen B even has red painted toenails here. Even see the white for heaven. So, see the mirror, just like Satan works through mirrors. Also, the color of Satan is red as well. Like, see the mirror there? See that? And also, do you see that bird there? That represents the eagle granted to the woman of Revelation 12. Just like Fawkes the Phoenix on Harry Potter. It's even got to do with Phoenix on X-Men as well. Phoenixes are all about fire. And see how it looks like she has fiery hair because of her red hair? Like, also, this bird here represents the eagle granted to the woman of Revelation 12 as well. Because Ashleen B represents the woman of Revelation 12. So this bird here represents exactly the same as this bird here. See? And this bird here as well. Now, Satan, this guy looking like a clown, is at the top of the pyramid at the moment. But we have to make him go down the bottom into the pit. Like, and we have to make Jesus go to the top. Like, at the moment, we're all underneath the burdens of Egypt. We're all underneath the pyramid, including Jesus. If you don't believe me, then look at this. This is the Hereford Mappa Mundi, made by the Knights Templar. You see how this goes in like a pyramid shape here? And see how Jesus is underneath it, see? I know it doesn't make much sense because Jesus is in heaven at the moment, but still, like, and this is what is known as the fifth trumpet in the Bible here. And when that sounds, that signals the end times. So all of this stuff is underneath the pyramid. It's all underneath the burdens of Egypt. Because the top of the pyramid is above Jesus here. We have to get up top. We have to get into heaven. We have to get past the top of this pyramid. That's what we have to do. And here is the woman of Revelation 12 that I've been talking about right here. This is who Ashleen B represents. Like, this is who Amy Adams represents. And here, right, it says, and to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, see? So that bird there represents that eagle. That bird there represents the eagle. That bird there represents that eagle. Over and over and over and over again. They're sat on this couch or sofa, which represents the throne that Jesus sits on to judge the world. And that is why this guy even looks like he's got a beard, just like Jesus. Well, they thought Jesus had a beard, but we're not definitely sure. Like, because it was hard to shave in his times. Like, see, the dragon known as Satan comes after this woman. And that even goes back to this chapter in Star Wars The Old Republic, actually the Eternal Throne, called the Dragon's Maul. That M even represents McDonald's and Morrison's, and the W represents World War III coming. Eternal Throne represents the throne that Jesus sits on. So it represents the same as that sofa that we showed. See how this is expanding on the previous video? And then we go see in the previous video, we talked about this Arrival film that Amy Adams is starring in. See the V for the Fifth Age right there. And Amy Adams has been in another film about aliens, Man of Steel. And it goes all back to this magazine cover where this UFO is on this magazine cover. Because we're not entirely sure what this represents. This might be a real UFO that shows up. This might be a fake UFO that shows up. We don't know yet. It could even go back to things like E.T. and stuff like that, and even Independence Day as well. It could even be to do with Brexit. Because remember, on the front cover of one of the English newspapers, it had the headline Independence Day. To do with Brexit. To do with Britain wanting to become independent. So, yeah, it could be to do with that. And this sun represents the sun that is on the Freemason Royal Arch. Catholic Church is rising up with Russia and Islam. Because this is the Russian Orthodox Church here. See the wheel of the Great Tribulation right there? See the wheel of the Great Tribulation there? And then, this is the eagle granted to the woman of Revelation 12. And here is the actual woman of Revelation 12. So you see the woman with that bird there. See the woman with that bird there. It represents the same thing. The fact that Amy Adams is barefoot here represents that she has to have her feet washed to get into heaven by holy water. Like, just over and over and over again, this symbolism. And it's even got to do with the fact that this woman is barefoot here. Like, see the pyramids right there? See the pyramid right here? See the pyramids there? See how all of these are underneath the burdens of Egypt because they're underneath the pyramids? See how all of these are underneath the burdens of Egypt because they're all underneath the pyramid as well. You have to watch the Groxed Ones videos to notice all of the people and beasts and such that are in this picture, because you may not be able to see them properly from this picture here. But if you look closely, you can just make out what looks like a bull, just like Satan, just like the little whore, just like the dragon. Thank you very much, everybody. Hallelujah. God bless. Keep faith in Jesus Christ and God. Maggie Gyllenhaal, who plays Poison Ivy in Gotham, she represents the woman of Revelation 12 as well. And that's why she has, like, red hair, just like Amy Adams. And that's why she's wearing white for heaven and blue for Jesus. And that's why she's even barefoot, just like Amy Adams. This is the door that we have to go through with Jesus Christ to get into heaven. And that is why the door is blue, for Jesus. So, she is sexy, so she can be called a bird. She's sexy, so she can be called a bird as well. She's sexy, so she can be called a bird as well. God have mercy on us all. See the woman with the ego. See the woman with the ego. See the ego? And there's the woman. That's Jesus there. See the ego? There's the woman. And this ship represents that ego. Nukes might even come, so just be prepared. Dollar's gonna crash. Nuclear football's gonna go. That's another thing. See the nuclear football right there? See it there as well? God have mercy on us all. Hallelujah. Just keep faith in Jesus and God. And I'll see you all at the wedding feast of the Lamb. See even the Illuminati pyramids there. See how all of these people are underneath the burdens of Egypt because they're underneath the pyramids. Over and over and over and over again.